What's up, my beautiful babes? So, yes, this is gonna be a story time about the time I came out as gay. I know, it's shocking, but yes, I am gay. Sorry, we can't get married now. This is gonna be my interesting coming out story. It all starts off in high school, my freshman year of high school. I was like 16 years old. And at the time, I was dating this girl. We're going to call her Brittany for this story. I was dating Brittany, and at the time, I didn't really know. I knew that I liked guys, but I thought I always had an attraction to girls also. I mean, I think girls are beautiful. I think they're amazing. I'm not as grossed out by females as normal other gay guys are. A lot of them are like, ew, I would never kiss a girl. I'm like, really? But anyways, I'm not coming out as bisexual in this video. No, I'm not. But I definitely liked her a lot, and I really had feelings for her. And so that's why I was dating her. I wasn't I was trying to cover up the fact that I was gay, but I wasn't really trying that hard to cover it up. So it wasn't really like that. But I think this is where my story kind of gets blurry for me, because it was like 8 years ago that this happened. So I'm trying to recall every little thing I did. But I think that I met this guy, and we're going to call him Joe in this story. I met Joe, and he was a lot older than me, and apparently I had a thing for older guys. Still kind of do. He was like 3 years older than me, and I kind of wanted to always be that cool kid in high school, so I kind of got in with the popular kids really fast when I was, in a freshman in high school. And I started hanging out with them, and one of the people in the group was Joe. And Joe never really told anybody if he was gay or not. So I didn't really know, but I heard rumors that he was, and I was like, ooh, another gay guy, okay, secretly in my head. I never told anybody that I liked him or anything, but I was like, okay, cool, I get to hang out with this other gay guy, maybe I'll figure myself out, I don't know. So I started hanging out with him and his friends, and I remember one day we went to this park, and him and I got out of the car. We were with a bunch of other people, and we walked into the corner together, and he kissed me, and I was like, whoa. And at the time, I think that I was still dating the girl. I know. Scandalous. Oops. I'm sorry. That sounds terrible. And yeah, it kind of was. So I don't know. I don't remember cheating on her, so maybe this is not accurate, but I think this is kind of what happened. And I kissed him, and I was like, whoa, that was so weird. I had never kissed a guy before. It was just the weirdest feeling. It kind of felt wrong, but right. And that's so terrible that it even felt wrong. Because why should it feel wrong? Why are we brought up to think that I need to like a girl, and I need to kiss girls, and I need to it's just so wrong how brainwashed we all are to think that we all need to be straight. It's really disgusting. It makes me really sad, and I hope that in my lifetime that'll change. Oh yeah, I felt weird about it, and I didn't really know what was happening, and I was like, maybe I'm not gay. That just felt wrong. I feel way better kissing my girlfriend. I think because it was such a new thing to me, I kind of didn't know how to feel. So him and I kind of kept on hanging out. I think we were kind of hooking up at the time. I don't know. But somewhere in between that, I called my best friend at the time, Megan, and I was like, Megan, what's up, Megan? Megan, come meet me at our meeting point, which was in between our two houses. We had this rock that we sat on and talked all the time. And we sat there, and I was like, so, Joe, right? He was kind of the most popular kid in our school. He was weirdly popular. I don't know why people liked him. I was like, Joe? And she said, yeah. And I was like, how I hang out with him sometimes? And she's like, yeah. And I'm like, well, Joe and I kind of hooked up. And she's like, wait, what? And then she's like, but I kind of already knew that. She already knew I was gay, obviously. I kind of expected her to know that I was gay already. We were best. We still are best friends. She's literally my sister, basically. The sister I never had. So yeah, she was like, oh my god, obviously, like, I don't care, like, cool, like, whatever. And like, our lives went on. It was no big deal, obviously, because she already knew. And I wasn't really trying to hide anything. At that point, like, when I got into high school, I really wasn't trying to hide the fact that I was gay. I had a girlfriend because I wanted a girlfriend, and she was dope, and, you know, I really liked her a lot. But I wasn't really, like, hiding myself a lot. I definitely was hiding myself a little bit, but not, like, as much as I used to in middle school. I was like, this is time for me to come out. Like, I can't do this anymore. This is dumb. I obviously like dudes. So I told her, then I remember Skyping one of my best friends, Erica, at the time, and I was like, Erica, like, I'm gay, and she's like, I know. Like, they were all like, I know, and I was like, cool, I knew you already knew, whatever, just wanted to confirm it. And she's like, oh my god, I can't wait to judge guys together when we go to the mall. And I'm like, me either, girl. And it's always like weird when you first come out and you, like, all your friends know that you're gay, and you start, like, talking about guys together. It's always like a weird kind of situation because, like, you're so used to hiding it all the time, but then you, like, tell them and you don't have to hide it anymore. It's just like a weird feeling. It's very, like, it definitely makes you feel better and, like, a weight off your shoulders, but it's definitely, like, a weird feeling, like, judging guys with your friends. So I just messed up a little bit. I actually told both of those people, Megan and Erica, that I was bisexual, not gay. So that's why I was still dating the girl, and everybody was like, well, he's bisexual. And so then I ended up telling my girlfriend, I was like, so I'm bisexual. And she's like, cool. Like, she was so rad. She's very artsy and doesn't care about that stuff. So it wasn't like a big deal to her either. I don't know. I don't remember how exactly I told her this, but I think that I might have already been out. I'm sorry, this story's a little butchered, but, like, I've tried to tell this like 3 times now and I can't get it straight. I think I told her before we started dating that I was bisexual. So it was all Gucci. She didn't care. It was fine. Her brother, however, had an issue with it. He didn't like me very much. He was like, you're dating a homo, whatever. I don't know. He was, like, really against me being bisexual and dating his sister. She knew I was bisexual. I told everybody else I was bisexual. Came out to everybody else. So then this guy, Joe, kind of screwed me over. And by kind of, I mean, like, he really did a lot. And I had told, like, a close circle of people that I was bisexual. And I don't know if I was, like, ready for everybody in the world to know yet. I guess I was, but not really. I wanted to come out on my own terms, I guess. Or I just wanted people to find out just because I am who I am. I don't know. But he then ended up outing me to the rest of the school. So everybody at this point knew him and I had a thing and that I was gay. And I was kind of like, okay. Like, I told him to not tell anybody else that I didn't want to tell already. I was like, please don't, like, please keep this a secret. I don't want everybody in the school to know yet. Just my close friends. And he was like, okay, yeah, sure, I promise. I won't tell anybody. Guess what? He told everybody because he is an ass. And so, yeah, him and I got in a huge fight. Didn't talk for a long time, probably like a year or so. And I was just so, like, heartbroken and mad, and I ended up breaking up with my girlfriend at the time. Yeah, she was heartbroken, and I was like, I'm sorry, I just can't do this anymore. I don't remember why we broke up. It wasn't because I was bisexual or gay or whatever. Like, it was because of other things. I don't know. I don't know why we broke up, but it was a big deal, and we were both very, like, heartbroken about it. Again, I definitely liked her a lot, and I really enjoyed dating her, but we broke up. He told everybody that I was gay, and I think I just, at that point, was like, yeah, I am gay. I'm not bisexual, like, whatever. So it was, like, hard. I mean, I went to a school where everybody was pretty accepting, like, 95% of the people. So then comes, like, the family coming out part. You know, then I went, like, 3 more years, and it was kind of, like, not really, we didn't really, like, talk about it. I didn't really talk about it with my family. They all knew. I mean, I knew the friends I knew my brother's friends, and they all knew I was gay, and I posted stuff on the internet that that I was gay and all this. Like, I was not hiding it. I really was not. I just didn't know like how to say I was gay without it being a big deal. I didn't want a whole coming out thing. It didn't seem like a big deal to me, and I didn't want to make it one. And so one day my mom was like, Brad, can you come sit with my mom and my aunt or on the couch? I think this is what happened. Again, this is so hard to remember. They were on the couch and they were like, Brad, can you come talk to us for a second? And I was like, they're gonna ask me if I'm gay or not. And I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna tell them I'm gay. I really don't care. Like, I don't know why this is a thing. I don't know why we have to come out. It's so stupid. I sit on the couch. They're like, so are you gay? And I'm like, yeah. What do you mean? Of course. And it was just so awkward. I remember it being like cringing because I was like, ugh, like just this is so uncomfortable. Like, why can't I just be straight and not have to come out? I don't want to be straight, but like, why do I have to come out? This is so dumb. And so they're like, we still love you, and I'm like, thank you. I mean, it's great to have a supportive family and everything, but like, I was like, come on. It was like what 2010 at the time. I was like, can we just like, okay, I'm gay, cool. Can I go back to my room now? Like, I just didn't want to make it a thing, and they're like, we love you still, and I was like, thank you, I appreciate it. And I'm so grateful to have a supportive family, but yeah, I mean, and then of course, like the rest of my family found out just through my mom and through my friends, and yeah, it was never like a whole discussion like, Mom, Dad, brothers, I'm homosexual. Like, it was never a big deal like that. And thankfully, I didn't lose any friends because of it. I mean, some guys were definitely uncomfortable with hanging out with me, and a lot of my straight friends at the time were like trying to hit on me at the time. I definitely went through my phase of like, hooking up with straight guys. I don't know if I should put that on the internet or not, but yeah, like a lot of my guy friends at the time, some of them were like, dude, like, I don't know, maybe I'm gay, like maybe we should make out. And I was like, okay. I was like, I'll be your guinea pig. Oh my god, this is terrible. I shouldn't be saying this. So yeah, I had a good time in high school. I really did. I mean, it sucked. I hated high school, but at the same time, I definitely had a good time in a way, if that makes any sense. And my coming out story, yeah, it wasn't too emotional. I never really like cried about it. I never made it a big deal. I don't think you should either if you're struggling with coming out. I mean, I don't know. I definitely was raised in a family that accepts gay people and nobody has an issue with it, and I'm really lucky. I know that, and I'm super grateful for that. But and my school, I mean, there was literally nobody. People wouldn't really like say anything bad about me. I mean, I was kind of like, popular in high school. So like, if they did say anything bad about me, I would have like the quarterback of the football team beat them up for me. That actually happened one time. I think this guy called me and I was like, hey, can you like go beat up this kid? I know it's terrible. Don't ever do that. I don't believe in violence, but like, I would never like fight somebody. But if somebody else wants to do it for me, I'm just kidding. Don't use violence. I was stupid and immature, but I was like, can you go fight this guy for me? And he actually like fought him. And the guy came out to me the next day at school and was like, I'm sorry for calling you that. Like, I apologize. And then, fun fact, the same guy who called me a fat and got beat up for it ended up 2 years later contacting me on Facebook and being like, hey, I think I'm into you. And I was like, is this a joke? Is this some crazy joke? Like, what is wrong with people? So he's like, I think we should hang out sometime and like, mess around. And I was like, okay. Bye. Like, what is wrong with you? I guess it's true that like the more somebody makes fun of gay people, probably the more gay they actually are, and they're hiding it because they're insecure. I don't know, but that definitely happened to be true in this instance. So yeah, the whole world now knows that I'm a homosexual, and I love being gay. And I hope that if you're watching, if person watching me right now, if you're struggling with coming out, I mean, for me, it wasn't that bad. I think that being true to yourself and honest with everybody around you is gonna make, even if you end up losing friends or family, like, I just think it's so much more worth it to live your true life, like what you're meant. I think it's just so much more worth it to be yourself and be honest with yourself and be like, I like dudes, or like, I like girls, I'm a lesbian, I'm gay, I'm asexual, whatever your orientation is. It feels so much better to just be like open about it. And you know, it is hard for me to say, like, I don't know what your situation is, and obviously my situation was pretty easy, but I don't know, that's all I can say, is that when you come out, it feels so much better. You have no idea. It's like you don't have to worry anymore or like hide anything. It's like the constant hiding stuff is just like so terrible, and it really like breaks you down. It makes you feel terrible about yourself. So if you are trying to decide, like, should I come out, or like, when should I come out, I mean, depending on your circumstances, just do it. Just, I think that today, this day and age, I think that a lot more people are accepting of it, and we need to keep on making, and we need to keep on fighting for gay rights, LGBTQ rights. We need to keep fighting for them, because we're not fully accepted yet, and that's totally gross and sickening to even think about. I cannot believe there's homophobes, there's I just can't believe that people are against people being happy. Like, it just, or like, even just me wanting to kiss another guy, like, I just can't believe people get grossed out by that. Like, what? How is that gross? Because two people love each other, you get oh, it's just like, it hurts my head to even think about the fact that people can't accept people and let them be happy for literally no reason. I'm actually getting angry right now, because it's just so sick and twisted and awful, and I really hope that we can make some really big improvements in my lifetime. And yeah, and I hope that if you're struggling with coming out, that this can possibly help you. And I wish you the best of luck if you are trying to come out. And if you're just watching this just to hear my little story, then I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope you can, you know, if you have family members or you know people who are homophobic or anything of that nature, or just hateful as a person, then educate them and tell them why that's not right. I mean, that's all you really can do, is just educate people. I feel like just people are stuck in the past, and their parents passed on their hate to their kids. I don't think anybody's born hating people. I don't think that's such a thing, but I think that when your parents are hateful and your parents are hateful, it's going to wear off on you, and you're going to end up becoming a hateful person. But it's never too late to learn how to love everybody for who they are. And just to end this video, I'm going to put the link to donate to the Human Rights Campaign, which they help with so many different LGBTQ problems in the world, and they're a great foundation. And if you guys want to donate anything, even $1 would be amazing. And just help the LGBTQ community. That would be so amazing, and I'd be very grateful. And thank you guys so much for watching today. Don't forget to live your extra life, honey. And I will see you all next time. Peace.